All right, we're going to kick off today's proceedings with some remarks from our dean. So here's Madhav, Rajan.
Hey everyone, good morning. Thank you for being here. So on behalf of Chicago Booth, I just want to welcome you to today's program, the Chicago School of Finance at 125. I'm honored to be here in my role as dean at Booth, but also as a faculty member. It's just amazing to see the incredible program that's been put together today. And the gathering of colleagues, distinguished current colleagues and past colleagues. Particularly great to see in the list of eminent participants, 4 of our active Booth faculty whose work defined their fields and earned them the Nobel Prize in Economics. So today you're going to talk about the past, present, and the future of finance at Chicago Booth in celebration of the school's 125th anniversary. So we were founded in 1898, 7 years after the university was started. But back then as an undergraduate college of commerce and politics. So eventually that became the College of Commerce and Administration, and then in 1932 the School of Business, and then later in the 50s the GSB, and then eventually in 2008 we became Chicago Booth in recognition of the transformative gift that David Booth gave to the school. David, of course, was a product of Chicago Finance, one of the many, many graduates we have who have gone on to make their mark in industry. Another I should mention is Ross Stevens, another of our PhD alumni, and a few months ago we had the great fortune to celebrate the 100th anniversary of our PhD program and to celebrate its renaming in honor of the gift that Ross made to us at that time. So the school has had an amazing history, right? Many, many firsts in its 125-year history, beginning with having the first ever doctoral program, which was started 102 years ago, the first ever academic business journal, the first ever executive MBA program, the first weekend MBA program, the first business school faculty member to win a Nobel Prize in Economics, George Stigler, of course. And I think through its history, a constant at the school has been the push for academic excellence, sort of wanting to push the frontiers of knowledge and wanting to figure out how to then take that and to affect business practice and policy. And another constant through it has been the school's sort of path-breaking eminence, I would say, in the field of finance. And this is reflected in the great set of faculty connected to Chicago Finance who have made their mark either here or elsewhere. And the program captures a big part of it. But I also thought there are others who I didn't see on the program. Myron, for example, would be a big example of that. John Cochran, and some who aren't with us here today, Merton Miller. And I think another who deserves great recognition is Jim Lowry, who did a lot to set up. He set up CRISP in 1960, was the director till 1975. So I have a quote that Gene Fama once gave about Jim, said he shepherded the center through its difficult early years and was rewarded by seeing it produce an explosion of empirical work that's a large part of the knowledge base of modern finance. So I think Jim deserves equal credit for everything that Chicago Finance has put together over the years. So I want to just thank the people who put this event together, which, of course, is not easy to do. The Stigler Center for the Economy and the State, I want to thank them, and the Clark Center for Global Markets, which some of you may have known as IGM back in the day. We were able to rename it last year thanks to a gift from Ken Clark's friends. Want to thank the faculty panel who put this together, Anil, Raghu, who's up there, Luigi, and Lars. And I want to thank the economics department for making it more desirable for Lars to spend more and more time with us. So thank you. So I would say this conference is pure Chicago. Our culture has always emphasized an interdisciplinary approach to approaching, analyzing, solving problems. And looking at the schedule, it's great to see such a great variety of faculty from different fields here. Finance, of course, but also economics, behavioral science, public policy, and then, of course, at the crown of them all, accounting, working on questions that are fundamental in nature. So just want to say again, welcome to Chicago Booth, and thanks for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.